Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Madonna. Today I'm going to share with you on how to make your own compost from scratch, easy and inexpensive. So let's get started. So first I'm going to use a multi recycling container. This is a 32 gallon. If for example you don't have this size of container, you can start from 5 gallon in a sack, or even start from what you really have. So this is what I'm gonna use for composting. So depending on what is available to you, you can use chicken wires or old pellets. Feel free. So when you make sure there's a hole in your composting bin or container, so the excess waste can go out. Then for the next step is that we're going to fill the bin. So I poured first soil, just a regular soil or a sand soil. That's what I have first here. Pour it at the bottom, and you can use small twigs at the bottom too to help or aid airflow for your bin if you like, but it's not necessary. So for the second layer, I collected some green items for composting, also known as the nitrogen rich. Some people call it also as activators. So these are mixtures of fruit and vegetable peelings, grass clippings, raw fruits. You can add also some coffee grounds and some vegetables that I prune from the garden. Just a reminder to discard or don't compost any vegetable cuttings or prunings that has disease, as it will contaminate your soil or will make your soil unhealthy. I have some corn plants here that I have already been composting after harvesting for a few days from separate bags, so I'm gonna add it as well. Since corn is a grass family, it's a great green manure to aid in composting. You can also use Ziploc bags if you don't have big container to compost your kitchen waste. Just save them in a tight Ziploc plastic bag. It will ferment for a few days. You can use also eggshells. They are a great addition to your compost too, and very beneficial for the soil. And you can crush it if you like to speed up the process of composting. So I'm going to add some healthy vines of vegetables from my garden. These are mix of bottle gourd plants and other vegetable. Now that we are done with adding our green items first, now let's add our brown items for the next layer. So brown items, also known as carbon rich compost. These are the dried leaves. So for this coming fall or this fall is a great way to find or collect dried leaves for your compost. And even though they compose slowly, dried leaves add bulk and nutrients to your soil. So if you don't have dried leaves, you can use cardboard boxes, egg boxes. Make sure it doesn't have contain any plastic. And you can also add some organic manure if you like. And please don't include pet litter, meat, cooked foods, weeds, especially if they already start to seed or flowers, and plants that has disease, as they will grow back to your soil. So you can repeat this layer greens and brown items, and you can water them lightly if it's too dry. So normally takes like 6 to 12 months, but turning your compost weekly or often, it will make it compost faster. If your compost becomes smelly, it means that you added a lot of green items than brown. So you can add more brown or dried leaves, because adding equal amount of green and brown will make it more balanced. And if your compost heap or bin doesn't heat up, it means that you've added brown items than the green ones. So you can add more nitrogen or green items or activators such as coffee grounds to speed up the process. because when you have a lot of brown items or dried leaves in your compost bin, it will take a long time for your compost to get cooked or to become a byproduct to use in your garden or a fertilizer. Place it nearby your compost or around your compost, because I have planted mint before and it really works because I have small animals poking holes in my sack bin compost. They really tearing them up to get access inside or to get food, and I believe mint works pretty well for that, repel those little critters or creatures, and also adding weight to the cover of your bin, protect it from the rain or wind. And the finished product of the compost is a really earthy smell, lots of moisture, unlike the one that I have here with the soil. I have a sand soil and it is really very dry. You will really gonna lose your fertilizer so quickly, and I believe that amending the soil with organic matter like compost really help the vegetables grow and very beneficial for your vegetable garden. The consistency is really a humus-like soil and really great as an organic fertilizer. So there you go, guys. That's how to make compost at home. Easy and convenient and inexpensive as well. Thank you for watching, and if you find my video helpful, please subscribe so you won't miss any videos in the future. And if you want to watch more video, I have a whole playlist there for you. You can check it out if you want to, or you can watch the next video after that. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!